Hey everyone, just received a portable spray booth, so I figured I'd do a little unboxing. Let's see how it comes. This one is the single fan. Unfortunately, couldn't splurge for the dual, although the thing did look kind of big. I'm in an apartment with kind of a small room, so this is already going to be a little large for my work area. I think good investment. We have our filter. This looks like you could also use aquarium floss filter media for the filtration. Might be a little bit cheaper than having to buy filters like this all the time. That is Rico. Here we have all the ducting for ventilation. The spray booth here. Acquired from Amazon. A little bit smaller than I was expecting. And unless it's in here, I am not seeing the... Okay, because it's all inside. Here's our turntable. Cool. Seems sturdy enough. As far as that goes. LED lights. Hopefully I have enough memory on the phone. Oh, cool. And there's filtration already on. Here is for the fan, possibly the lights, but here you can see, kind of, maybe. Yeah, closer. Comes two filters. Yep, same two filters are in here. So this is thicker, trap all the, I guess, thicker paint. Graded mesh screwed in, and right here, this one little fan. Okay, let's see. Up. That. Top down. Okay. Easy peasy. Not bad. Might be a little cramped with the aerosol can. Doesn't seem too terrible though. Alright, let me unbag some of this other stuff and try and get this thing together. So upon filling with it, I noticed when you connect this piece, there's kind of a slight gap. Not really a noticeable gap here, but it doesn't take much pressure to push on this. So right now it kind of sits like this. Oh, this is tough. And the gap is like this. but if you push on it from the outside, there's no gap or give. Kind of seems like they did this backwards. There's connects right there and there with a piece there. Just goes in like that, and then it's got this little clips onto the top like that, but this piece came off, so that should be included in there too. Here is the bottom. Looks like a slight gap here, so probably definitely want to line this thing with some paper. Don't see much of a gap here where these two pieces fold. Possibly some paint can get through there. So it might be a good idea to line the inside of this with paper or something. I've heard, I don't know if it's for this particular model. I know a lot of these are super similar. But I've heard that when trying to clean some paint off of this plastic, people have used too harsh of a cleaning chemical, and these, possibly this bottom piece, kind of started to deteriorate on them. Definitely, yeah, some gaps along there that you might get some spray paint through, but the rest seems to be okay. Lines up nice, slides right into place. All right, and we have it all plugged in right here. Here's the back with the fan. And all right, we got 1 and 2 on and off. I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume lights and fan on, or just lights on. Let's see. We'll do number 1, and that is lighting. That's actually, oh, this one's not connected or not functioning. Pretty bright lights though. Somewhat neutral looking. I'm pretty satisfied with it though. Except for this light. Let's see if I can't fix this light. So the light does work, but I had to disconnect it from there in order for it to, I can't see, fully plug in to this socket here. I'm sure I could file some of this plastic down or something to get it so that sits on there, but I don't even know if it's really going to be that much of an issue if it's just kind of sitting there like that. Zip tie straps or something can fix that better, but all in all, looks pretty decent. Let's see how loud the fan is. Lights off. Let's see. So I still have, let's see if I could turn my flash off on my phone. There we go. All right. My light is off. And let's see. Pretty nice, actually. I was a little worried that it was going to be too blue, but I think this is going to work out pretty good. Let's see how loud the fan is. I don't know. It's not as bad. Definitely got some power. out. So, hopefully the suction's good. I'm not too extreme with painting yet, so it should be good enough. Can be used upstairs, so it probably won't really bother anybody downstairs. I don't know, other than this little hiccup here, and maybe some of these gaps, I'm satisfied so far. We'll see what we think after we get it fully hooked up. In a little, maybe 2 seconds. And here we are with final assembly. I knew it was going to stick out quite a bit because of this hose. But, I don't know, I mean, I work right there, spin around, pull it out. Probably not going to leave it set up. This is kind of ridiculous how far I got to pull it out. But that's why I got this one, because I can box it all up in its own little self and shove it away. My window doesn't exactly hold this thing too well. If I put it kind of right here where it wants you to, so it can hold it in place better, it just kind of blows at the screen, and that might direct it back inside, so I'm just kind of give it more of an angle, and when I use it I'll just have to fill that with a towel or something. But other than that, looks pretty well. Good pressure coming out, so spray that. And I smell nothing, so pretty cool. And there it is. I forgot to show you this little trap door back here. Sorry for all the shadows. I have every possible light on. Pretty sure that's for your power supply. You want to take a little road trip and you don't want to spray outside, or you can't spray outside, you spray in your RV or something. There you go. Yeah. That's it. So, side note, one other thing that I noticed. You can have any lights plugged in that you want. Obviously not the top one by itself, but all you gotta do is just plug this in and it'll turn on. And this one's in there pretty good. Hard to do with one hand. And just pop them out, pop them back in, and they pop on and off. There's a little bit of heat, but I can touch it and leave my finger there and it's fine. And since you're here, almost finished with my gas lands build.